Hey there guys, it's Silver, and how about we get back to another part of Digimon World. I've done some research in advance to figure out which Digimon we were going to get next, and I have decided on who that's going to be. So I'll give you a clue as far as the rookie Digimon that we'll be starting with goes, and I can tell you now, it's probably going to be Elecmon. We're going with Elecmon first, and then I will leave the champion Digimon we're aiming for as a surprise. So, let's go and get some regular meat, because I don't want to be using giant meat on baby Digimon. It's just a waste, all things considered. So, the training to get us to our new champion form shouldn't take too long, all things considered, because I have it pre-planned. Right. Let's get some meat for this fella. And you get a discount because baby Digimon. So, back to Green Gym we go, because we really can't do anything with this baby Digimon as things stand. We can't even leave the city with them, they're so weak. There is almost... well, there is almost no way, in fact I think there is no way whatsoever, that this Digimon would be able to defeat even a basic rookie Digimon outside. So, our first order of business will be to train this little fella into something passable, which shouldn't take long because baby and in training Digimon digivolve really fast. See, he even gets a stat boost while being at Green Gym, or a happiness boost. He enjoys it here. Lovely. Need more? No. Full. Right. Now I do apologise, because the sounds that Punimon is going to make are very, very irritating. But they won't be with us for more than 5 seconds, because they'll digivolve shortly. Which is good, because if I hear this thing squawking, it's going to irritate me greatly. Feed it again. Lovely. Well fed. Anything else you require? Nope. Oh wow. It actually got a small boost from Centaurimon stats. Yeah, I was right, it did carry over. Right, go to sleep. And this fella should digivolve very shortly after waking up, if not the hour after waking up. Because baby Digimon only stay that way for about 6 hours before digivolving, and then in training Digimon only stay that way for a day before digivolving. So our first order of business will be to train this fella into something passable. Please stop squawking. Yeah, after about 6 hours of training, they should digivolve. Anything else? Nope. More points on speed. And this should be enough to make them digivolve now. Apologies for the squawking that will follow. Yep, digivolving. So, here we go. Brace yourself, because that sound is going to be here for a minute. It is grating, I know. Sunomon, the next stage. Right. Have your stats gone up, Sunomon? Not really, but it's on us to make sure that they do. And he will stay in this form for about a day before digivolving again. And those of you who have played this game a lot should know exactly which Digimon I'm going for with a stat balance like this. Hungry again? Yeah. Eat, my little Digimon, eat. You'll notice that I'm just alternating between attack and speed right now. Needs to go to the toilet. Come on then, Sunomon. 1 minute. I have a dry throat. Alrighty, let's continue. And I think I'm going to dedicate this part into training Sunomon into his rookie and then champion forms. Because he's a little bit tougher now, but we still can't do anything with him like this. So it shouldn't take us long to get him where we need him, all things considered. We're just going to be very limited as to what we can do with him as a rookie Digimon, because while we can do a bit more with him, we won't be able to take him very far and do much with him. Alright, keep alternating between speed and offense. It's very important that we do. You'll notice that I've not bothered at all to put the rest of his stats up. You will see why in a minute. One moment, let me sit up a bit better and get comfy. I'm a little bit short of breath today. Probably because the air's so stuffy in here. It's stuffy in general at the moment, but the air is quite warm in here given all the electronic equipment I have on. So, just going to have to... Well, you keep rolling with it, because we're recording and there's nothing you can do about it. Right, Sunomon's tired. Right. Do you want to go to sleep? Yes, you do. Sleep time. So, how is everybody today? Are you enjoying this playthrough so far? Because of the essentially me recording things well in advance for the channel, because it's the only way I manage to keep things running, given my, you know, my schedule, or the fact that you need to, well, you need to have a schedule to run YouTube at all now, because the algorithms prefer it that way. That and just life stuff in general, as you'd expect. Basically what I'm trying to say here is, you know, because I'm trying to keep these uploading on certain days and whatnot, and I'm recording well in advance to adhere to a schedule, at the time of recording this part here, which should be about part 6, Part 3, Part 4 and Part 5 haven't even uploaded yet. So, how are you guys enjoying the first couple of parts? Good. He is happy. The channel really has seen an absolute an absolute surge in support over the last couple of weeks. I've pretty much gained, I mean, this will seem like nothing to most people, but given the dinky size of my channel in general, I've gained 5 new subs who have joined our community this month alone, which has been absolutely amazing. So, kudos to you guys, most appreciated. And I know that a lot of people have been watching the live streams as well. I really appreciate that. Right, it shouldn't be too long before Sunomon digivolves. So we'll just keep pouring our time into his stats. That should serve us well for the Digimon we need. And what I'm doing at this point is pre-selecting, or pre-choosing, whichever you wish to use, English grammar being what it is, the Digimon that I go for, and checking out the stat requirements, so we don't have a Centauromon situation again, where I ended up pouring lots and lots of time and stats into, and training, into improving him into an ultimate, and then it never happened because I just narrowly missed his stat requirements. And it was narrowly missed his stat requirements. I poured loads and loads of time into stats we didn't need, when the only thing I really needed to do from the start was get Centauromon Mike's brains up to 400 and his offense up to 400, and then he would have digivolved, no problem. We didn't need all the health and the defense and everything like that. They were side stats. Okay. Yep. Looking good. Alright. Yes. A bit more on the offense front. I know they often say that a strong defense is a good offense, but in the case of this Digimon, a strong offense is going to be a strong offense. That, and they seem more susceptible to training at this level, aka they don't get as tired. You tired again? Wow. All these in-training Digimon do is sleep. I mean, yeah, they are young, granted, but he should digivolve shortly. Well, soon. He is hoping. That's the plan. And then, once we've moulded him into a fairly strong rookie-level Digimon, to break the monotony of all this training, we might well enter into one of Greymon's tournaments for the rookie Digimon, because that'll be interesting. I've really enjoyed recording Digimon, and we have some more stuff coming up for the channel in coming weeks. It depends how the pre-upload schedule is going, but we shall see. Probably some more zombie games, some on-rails shooting games as well. Stuff like House of the Dead, maybe. We shall see. Wow, what's your offense stat looking like? 68? That's actually really high. Oh, your MP is going to need work. Focus on the offense stat. And then a bit more on the speed. And you should be about ready to Digivolve now. Almost. Now the Digimon I'm going for is actually one of my favourites as far as champion Digimon go. A bit more on the health, just to balance things out a bit as well. No, you're still not ready to Digivolve yet. Well, as far as I know, as long as his offense and speed stats are the highest of the bunch, he should Digivolve into Elecmon, no problem. And that also plays into the stat balancing requirements for the next Digimon we need as well. Obviously his lower stats are going to need polishing up a little bit, but it should be alright. Wow, you're still not Digivolving. I thought you would. Okay. Bit more on the health then, I suppose. There we go. Moment of truth. You should, given how I've planned things, go into Elecmon, no problem. We shall see. Moment of truth. And Sunomon is legendary because he evolves quietly, or digivolves quietly. Yep, Elecmon, we got him. That's who we were looking for, and now it shouldn't take me any time at all to finish aligning the rest of his stats to get him where we need to go next. So... Yep. Perfect. Get a bit more on speed. Wow, he really is speed focused. Yep, we'll have to prioritise some of his weaker stats in a bit. There's one more stat we really will need to prioritise on apart from getting his health and MP up. Still hungry? Oh yeah, you are a rookie. We'll have to go buy some more meat. Have we got today's meat supply from Palmon? Let's go and have a look. I am not sure if we did or not. Apologies if my voice is a bit shaky today. I have a very dry throat, even though I drank about well over a litre of water before starting to record today. But still, I'll take a break at the end of this part and get some more to drink. We need to stay hydrated while we record. Yep. Is Elecmon a Digimon that's active in the evening? I think it might be. Nope, you're a daytime active Digimon. Okay. Now. Once we've got his speed over 100, our next largest priority is to... Yep, okay, he's tired. our next priority will be to... well, I want to make sure his offense is his highest stat first, above all else. That's the most important. Followed by speed, and also leveled out with brains. Then we'll get his defense up a bit, so it's on par with the other stats. But one thing I do want to do is make sure his MP and HP are way higher, because they're too low right now. Go to sleep, Alekmon. And then, once all his stats are nicely balanced out the way I want them, we should have a new champion ready to go on adventures with us. If we had rookie Digimon to deal with right now, I would take him with us as we are and do things, well, quickly. But as we stand, there are no rookie Digimon we can deal with right now. Wait, there's one, but he's way too powerful. He's pretty much the strongest rookie Digimon in the game to recruit to the city. Right, more meat. Get another portable potty. Should be alright. Good. Let's get training, Alekmon. We have things to do. And I already know where I'm going to go with him once all of the... Oh, look, another Alekmon. It's the one we got to join the city. I already know where I'm going to go with him once he's ready to explore deeper and be taken further. We've been to Great Canyon already. We've been to Tropical Jungle. We've been to Gear Savannah and Trash Mountain. So I already have a very good idea where I'm going to go with him next. Alright. Today's training is going to focus on getting your brain stats up, Alekmon. Because that brain stat is too low, my little friend. And by the looks of it, it's going to take some time to increase. Hungry. So what I want to do to avoid him getting tired is put 5 hours of training into his stats, then we'll rest. It stops him getting utterly fatigued. Well, no, we'll go 6 hours and then rest. Because we can't spend too long resting. But at the same time, we have to invest a lot of time into his stats. So it's a balancing act. Because I'm not going to have things go the way they did with Centaur Mike again. Don't get me wrong. He was very strong and capable, and he did a lot of the groundwork for us. But Alekmon is going to need a bit more careful training. Okay. One more, and then we'll rest. And then our next couple of days will focus on training up his... Fantastic. His health and MP stats, because they are way too low. Right, let's get you rested. Can't have you overly... Well, overly taxed and worn out. Yep. That is part of the plan. Yep, let's rest. And now we shall carry on our training for the day. To be on the safe side, we'll put in 1 more hour. I don't want to fatigue him too heavily. Now I'm well aware his defense stat is very low, and that's part of the... well, yeah, I know it's very low, and I will increase it a little bit, but not too much, because I want him to digivolve in a certain way, and the stat requirements are very clear. On what we need. And the Digimon we require has a lot of very specific stat requirements. Alright, so let's make you the smartest Digimon that ever was smart, Elecmon. Now, you're not going to be as smart as Centaur Mike for a while, but we're going to get you there all the same. You are Dave. But you shall not have your full title until you get to Champion Digimon. You are just a Lekmon right now. You will be rewarded your moniker, your name, when you reach Champion. This is going really well. We'll put 1 more into brains and then we'll stop for the day. Are we tired? No, but we are hungry. Okay. Let's go to the toilet, make sure you're fed and watered, and then we should be good. We've almost hit the stat requirement we need, so what I just want to do is level a few... yeah, level a... sorry, I tried to say few and things at the same time and it came out as few. Level out a few things, and then we should be good. Still hungry? Fine with me. I'd rather just buy meat and stockpile the giant meat. Yeah, we're looking awesome right now. Nope, we don't need to get giant meat yet. I imagine he'll want to sleep shortly, so we'll do that for him. We won't deprive him of sleep, because he's going to need it. Now, one thing I do want to do very quickly is just double check the stat requirements, because I know the Digimon I want has these sorts of stat requirements, but I just want to get them right. Awesome. Yep, tired. You sleep, Elecmon. And while you sleep, I'll just mosey over here and check that the stat requirements are all good and correct. Bear with me. Right. Let's take a very fast look. Digi-evolution chart. There we go. This should only take me a minute. I'm using the Phoenix Staffel Digi-evolution tool to check that the stat requirements are all good and correct. Let me just insert the Digimon that I need. We've got an Elecmon, and no. Okay. Oh, alright. So we actively avoid that stat requirement. I would have made a terrible mistake there, because I was going to pile my Elecmon's stats into health, and that was the primary stat requirement to have it digivolve into something else, so we won't be doing that. Let's continue. Thanks for waiting. I do apologise. Right. So, don't put his health over 1,000. And... okay, right. Looking good. So we want your attack to be your highest stat. In fact, yep, having your health as the highest stat is one of the requirements. Your health, your speed, and your brains. Right, so one more. Don't click through the board, please, Elecmon. Right. We do want to put his health and MP up. We just don't want either of them over 1,000. Because that would cause us to digivolve into something we don't want. And I will also be... oh wait, no. While we're... let me go back the other way. We made a bit of a mistake there. While we're here, we are going to pick up today's giant meat supply and also get some more meat from the shop. Now, I don't know how you guys have felt about me training so heavily, but don't worry. The next couple of parts after this one will be a lot less training focused. I'm basically going to digivolve Elecmon, get him to the point where he's a sturdy champion, stats around the sort of like 100s, 200s, that kind of thing, and then the following 2 or 3 parts will be nothing but making progress in getting Digimon to join in the city, because otherwise this is going to take forever, and that's the last thing we want. So I'm going to put a few points into his defense, because his defense is terrible. Just going to get it over 50. Wonderful. Oh, damn it. We didn't pick up the regular meat. I'll go and do that now. Come on, Elecmon. Let's go and get the regular meat. Because the regular meat is going to save us a lot of time and money, as opposed to feeding him giant meat. Well, it will save us money in the long run, because it's more cost effective. We'll have a stockpile of it. Yeah, and we'll have a stockpile of it. Is what I was meaning to say. Because I'd rather have a stockpile of it for when we have a champion Digimon, because champion Digimon need the meat. Do you know what I might do? We might treat him. We'll take him to the restaurant, and I think we will give him some of Meramon's lovely home cooking. Because who doesn't want to indulge themselves in Meramon's fine home cooking? You know what? Have a hot curry. Offense power went up by 3, brains went up by 2, happiness went up, tiredness went down. He's happy. Awesome. Yep. Okay, your main stats are looking absolutely lovely. Now we're just going to rest you for an hour, and then we're going to focus on getting some points onto your HP and MP. He needs to go to the toilet. It was probably that hot curry. How are you guys enjoying the playthrough of Oni that's going up on the channel as we speak? Like I said, because I essentially have videos set to upload way in advance, as of recording this part of Digimon World, half of the Oni playthrough is up, and the rest of it is due to go up sort of over this next week. So, well, next week or so, give or take. Right, you rest for an hour. Alekmon. Fantastic. Alrighty. Now it's time to get some wonderful stat increases in. We'll get your baseline stats, both health and MP, to around 800-900, and then we'll stop, and you should be about ready to digivolve into the thing that I need you to. We can't have your health go over 1,000 though, because you might digivolve into something else. Yep, that's a nice stat buff right there. Okay, eat the regular meat. Have another. I'm currently multitasking right now as well, since today is well, a recording session. I'm recording while another part is rendering in the background. So there's some multitasking going on here. Right. Your offense stats are lovely and high because you're an offense focused Digimon, which is great. Okay then, what to do next? Because your stats are about where we need them. Yeah. In fact, your stats are absolutely... Yeah. We'll put 2 more into your health, because it buffs your attack while you do it as well, which is fantastic. Because I do want you to have an attack priority. Oh, he's tired. Okay, we pushed him a bit hard. Have a giant meat. Like I said, I don't know if tiredness is classified as a care mistake. I still need to speak to Ace about that one. In fact, I might ask him if he wants to be on the show. I might ask him if he wants to, yeah, join the show. Maybe join the playthrough for a part and take one of my Digimon here and do some adventuring. We shall see. When he is next available, I shall ask him and see what he says. Good, we haven't affected Elecmon's weight too much. Okay, so you sleep. Lovely. I really should have got some water before we started. I don't mean to keep, you know, moving the mic away and whatnot because of my dry throat. I mean, you would have thought a litre of water is enough before you start streaming, right? Start streaming, start recording. Sorry, I'm in the streaming mindset. Yeah, he should digivolve shortly. So we'll finish off by upping his MP stat a little bit. And then he should be right where we need him. Give or take. He needs to go to the toilet. I'm not wasting a portable potty. Back we go. I like to save those for when we are out and about, so to speak. Okay then. Yep. Now your MP is going to get the focus. I think that also puts up your brains while you do it, right? Or is it defense? Yeah, it's defense. That's alright. Oh, did I overfeed him? Oh, damn it. I hope that doesn't count as a care mistake and stop us from getting the Digimon we need. Doesn't look like it. Right, we'll put a couple more in his MP and then we'll take a break because I don't want to tire him out. His happiness and discipline are pretty tip-top shape. So, that's good. Because I think we need a high discipline and... well, not high... I think you need a high discipline to get this Digimon that I'm after. Right. We'll rest him up. Then we'll finish. We'll spend 2 hours resting, because that should do the trick to stop him being so tired. And then we'll finish rounding out his stats the way we need them. Yep, looking good. Hungry again. You can have a giant meat this time. Good. Awesome. Right, 1 more hour of rest for you, Alekmon. And we shall finish rounding off your training. And then I would say, all things considered, I'm hoping he digivolves the way I want him to. I don't know if there are any care mistake requirements in terms of getting certain Digimon. As I said much earlier on, the game actually forces you to make care mistakes to get certain Digimon, which makes no sense. I know you need to make one to get Skull Greymon. And I have never hit the stat requirements to get a Skull Greymon because his stats are just insane. Right. Then 1 more on speed and brains each. And we should be alright. You ready to digivolve yet? Nope. But you are hungry. That's fine. We've almost maxed his discipline out. I just did that because I want to make sure we do max his discipline out. I'm not sure if max discipline is a requirement for the Digimon we're after. But we shall find out. I think it might be. I am getting worried that he's not digivolving at this late juncture. I don't want him to turn into something unmentionable, put it that way. Wow, you glitched there for a second, dude. Okay. Now. Suppose we could put 1 more on boulder pushing, but we can't let it go over 1,000. Right. That should be alright. And then we'll finish up by putting 1 more on brains. And his stat requirements should be pixel perfect. He's hungry again? Yep. There we go. He's hit the requirements. Yes. I knew it. I had a feeling. I think you need to have his happiness and discipline both over 90%, which means you can't afford to make many care mistakes. Yes! You have earned your title. Let me introduce you to Dave the Leomon. Yep, this is who we were going for. This is exactly who we were going for. Right. Looking good, my boy. Looking good. Silver is proud of you. Very proud. Right. Let's finish by upping some of his stats a bit. Are you hungry? No, but you want to sleep. Awesome. Right. We will just do a regular sleep, because I'm going to finish sorting out his stat requirements now. And now, yep. Okay. We want to get his speed and brains both over 200 as well, and get his HP and MP over 1,000 or 2,000, and that should have us right where we need him to go on adventure. Yep, looking good. Oh, he's losing weight. We don't want that. So let's make sure he's well fed. Yes, my proud lion. My proud Dave the Leomon. Wonderful. Okay. Now, your offense is over 200, that's fine. Next up are speed and brains. So yeah, Leomon's a Digimon that can be a bit tricky to get, because apart from his special stat requirements, his bonus stat requirement, as you just saw, is happiness and discipline over 90%. That means you have to raise your Digimon nearly pixel perfectly with very little in the way of mistakes. I mean, for goodness sake, look at him. He's a lion wearing jeans. How can you not find a lion wearing jeans? Absolutely epic. Right. Okay. We'll rest him for a bit, because I don't want to tire him out. And then our major priority will be, like I said, speed, brains, get his defense up a bit. I just want everything comfortably into around the 200s region, and then we won't have to worry about taking him further afield. Because I know exactly where I'm taking him as soon as he's ready. In fact, I'll tell you where I'm going to take him. We are going up Mount Panorama to fight Mud Frigimon to unlock Muscle Charge. Because as you will see here, Leomon only starts off with physically focused moves like Sonic Jab and Static Elect. So we need to get Muscle Charge to buff his physical attack. And the Digimon that have Muscle Charge are obviously Mud Frigimons. Right, okay. Almost. Hungry again, dude? Very good. I'm trying to feed him up as much as I can to keep his weight in check. Good, your happiness and discipline stats are maxed. One more, and he'll be good. And the good thing is, champions don't tire as easily as rookies and in trainings. Oh, but I have tired him out. Right. Yep, we're gonna have to rest him. And then once we've got him ready, you'll notice that a lot of this game actually comes down to the monster raising elements. So yeah, it takes a while to get the Digimon you're looking for, and then when you do, you're free to go further afield with them. Okay, he's well fed. Yep. Quite well fed, in fact. Okay. Next up is buffing the MP a bit. Actually, if we may have constrained ourselves slightly in terms of our ability to up his stats, because we've poured all of those stats into Centaur Mike, and now Dave the Leomon needed them. But there are other things that we can do here that should help. Right. His defense is a bit low, but we'll focus on that later. For now, let's focus on getting that speed over 200. Then brains, and then his MP. And then we'll be good to take him somewhere else and do things. Right. Yep. And it also buffs his health a little bit as we do it. Because cardio's good for you, we all know that. Yep, he's tired. And he's sleepy and tired again. Good. Save. Have a giant meat. Okay, needs to use the toilet. That's fine. Alrighty. I think I'll have... How I'll edit this is I'll have the next part, or I'll have this part that I'm recording act as just one long video for training Dave the Leomon, and then I'll have the next part be our adventuring, so to speak. I might make these into longer parts, I don't know. They typically range from around 45 minutes to an hour. I know the first part was a bit longer, but that was because we had the opening cutscene and the introduction section, which took about 5-10 minutes. Okay, speed stat's fine. Now we need to make him more intelligent. Get that brain stat up. Wait there. Upping his brain stat increases offense as well? Oh no, MP. That's fine. So that works on two fronts. Have we... No good, he's not tired. Have another giant meat, my lion. See, this is why I stockpiled the giant meat now, because I knew he would need it later. He's quite a peckish lion. Yep, good, we got moderate. Then as soon as his MP is up a fraction more, we will leave him where he is. Because I don't mind having a bit of a glass cannon. Let's pick up some... Let's go and pick up today's stockpile of giant meat and also some regular meat. Okay, right, so let's get some meat. Yeah, what I'm gonna do, I will get his MP stat up a bit, and then we shall continue onward. Because I don't want all of this to take too long and bore people to death, essentially. Probably gonna need a few more recoveries while we're here. Yep. Right. It's MP time. And that also buffs his defense while we do it as well. So again, that helps us on two fronts. Okay, MP time. Ooh, his MP raises nicely. And you get a defense buff at the same time. So it's covering two stats at once. Are we hungry? Yeah, we're hungry. Alrighty, come on Dave, let's do this. Yep, alright. Eat this meat. Yep, he's tired, so we'll... That's why his discipline and happiness were falling. Okay, that's fine. We'll take a quick breather with him. And then we will probably... Yeah, I'd say once his MP is up to about... Yeah, when his MP is up to about 2,000, we will start adventuring out again. I know a lot of time goes into training in this game, but it's kind of necessary. So we're just going to have to do it, really. He's tired, needs to go to the toilet. Okay. I believe Leomon is a good Digimon as well, so it counts as a vaccine. Yep, he's a vaccine type, so he's a good Digimon. Now you sleep, my lion. Now we'll finish getting your MP up to 2000, and then we will essentially call an end to this part. Making good progress here. Yep. Let's get him fed. Lovely. Right, now as soon as your MP is past 2000 is when we will stop, because you should be sturdy enough to deal with most major threats, or most of the outward threats we have to deal with. Yeah, one more and then we're stopping. Good. We are ready to go. Let me think as well. Yep, looking good. You take this MP floppy as well, so I can put your MP stat up a bit. We will pick up today's giant meat supply. Cool. And we will call it there. That's the end of this part. So guys, if you enjoyed it, please feel free to like, comment and subscribe. If you didn't enjoy it, feel free to dislike. That is also an option and you are more than welcome to do so. This has been Silver and I will see you in the next part. Thanks again guys, take care. Always appreciated.